We are a harness track, one of two harness tracks in the Metro Detroit area, and we've been here since 1949. I think you have people that are somewhat captured. I think their imagination is somewhat captured by the horse. It can be a very social thing, but it's a very exhilarating time. It just gets your blood flowing. When you make a wager on a horse that you want to see win, you get excited. You're a very active participant, okay? And I think for that reason, when people come here to Hazel Park, I think generally speaking, they have a good time, win or lose.
Well, it's been dubbed the most popular 2 minutes in sports and the most action-packed 2 minutes in sports, and I think the reason is because every race is different. It's so spontaneous, and you never know what's going to happen next. And of course, the biggest reason is you know, a lot of people have their money on the line and their money on horses, so obviously they're cheering their horses home, and it's just a very exciting event.
This whole apron, this action on the apron, it's a point that everyone gravitates to. The home stretch bar was constructed with a lot of old stall doors that had been in the barns. They've been cleaned off, they were stripped and sanitized and refinished completely. There's 6 televisions there. You can generally see if there's a special sporting event. You won't miss anything. You can still have your beer. We have bands here. We've had big bands. We've had rock and roll bands, country bands, or enjoy the grandstand. I don't think you'll find a better location to watch a race, a live race. Seats are perfect.
The atmosphere, it's amazing. We sat and watched last night. We had a hell of a crowd last night, and it was so refreshing to see people, and especially younger people. They can come out and maybe spend $30, $40 in an evening and have a real nice time.
It's something different to do. I mean, you know, the usual weekend things consist of maybe going to a bar for a couple drinks or going to you know, the movies, but I mean, this is really something different to do, and a lot of people, I think, you know, kind of gravitate towards that.
You have a lot of people here that may not have ever been to the racetrack before. If someone is a novice and doesn't really know what they're looking at, there's always people that are here to show them how to bet, what they're betting. Probably one of the biggest things that I've always told people, that when you're coming here, you're making a wager. It's an educated wager. You have time to decipher the information that's in a program and make an educated wager. Because it's pari-mutuel, the monies that are bet at a racetrack, about 82% are returned back in the form of winning tickets. The simulcasting is a way that we can keep the betting pools up and make the return on your wager worthwhile. Most of the horses that are here are from Michigan or bred in Michigan. But we get a lot of people that do come in from Indiana, Ohio, some from Chicago. Many of the horses that we've had here have gone on and raced some of the top stake races in the country. The first Hambletonian that was held at the Meadowlands was a Michigan bred. Michigan has had its fair representation throughout the industry and has represented itself well against other competition, other horses, drivers in the country.
I think everybody that's involved in this business, you know, whether it's lower level or all the way up to the upper management, I think in some aspects, everybody loves the business.
Just like a car race or something like that, where you got the satisfaction of building a race car, starting out from the beginning and getting everything set. I don't know too much about race cars, but all I know is when this horse crosses the finish line, especially a trotter, it's just a good satisfaction. And, you know, I feel good, I sleep good.
Whether you work in a tool shop in the area, whether you're Ford or Chevy or General Motors executive, whatever the case may be. It's a unique form of entertainment. You'll find people from all walks, and it's a lot of fun for that reason.